Hey everyone, Brian A. Boyson here, Peak Performance Sales Strategist and Coach at SAP, and welcome to the Coaching Moments segment with Dani DiPaolo. I'm very excited to be here. We're in the New York City Hudson Yards office. Can't really see it. It's a beautiful view here right now, and I'd love to turn it over to Dani to introduce herself, and we'll get into the 3 questions that we ask in the Coaching Moments segment.
Thanks, Brian. I'm Dani DiPaolo. I am an S4 HANA Cloud account executive. I work with our dormant net new large enterprise customers. I've been in the role now for just over a year and with SAP for about 2 years.
Awesome. Thanks, Dani. So this is where you get to hear the stories of the early talent and millennials at SAP, and the coaching partnership and the value that brings, and how we all work together to make sure that everyone's hitting their goals and their dreams, right? So the first question is, what was the biggest value for you during our coaching partnership?
Well, having a coach that was an extremely successful dormant net new account executive was truly invaluable to my transition into the field. Being able to leverage your expertise in different customer situations and opportunities, but also leveraging you in personal and professional development situations. Understanding how to navigate internal politics at SAP has been really, really helpful. So I think being able to bounce ideas off of you and to understand different scenarios has been the biggest value.
Okay, awesome. So an opportunity to have a sounding board and kind of go through not only professional pieces of the job, but obviously personal, because it's a life-work blend, and accelerate that development. Okay, awesome, great. So the next question we always like to ask is, what have you learned about yourself throughout the process?
I've learned a lot. There were 2 main takeaways that I think summarize the past year working with Brian. The first is that you really can't prepare too much for a customer situation or for an internal meeting. There were several times when I went through meetings and my plan with Brian, and we were able to find holes in either what I had prepared or what the internal sales VAT team had done. So it was really helpful to understand the assumptions that I'd made without even realizing it. And then the second thing that I learned was to trust my training and to trust what I had been taught throughout the academy and just my overall training at SAP. Although I was sometimes the youngest person in the room, I had earned a spot at the table, and I was able to bring value to my customers and to the VAT team. So having that trust in myself was a valuable lesson this year as well.
Awesome, those are great lessons. Thanks for sharing. And I think trust is a big one, right? And trust not only colleagues, but in order to do that, you got to trust yourself, right?
Exactly.
So you got to believe in the process and adjust, like you said, along the way with plans and all that to keep moving forward.
Exactly.
So great. Thanks for those 2 learnings. And we're in sales, right? So we always love to talk about results. So tell us what were your results last year?
Sure. So 2017 was really exciting. I was able to close my first deal in my first quarter of being a quota-carrying account executive.
Huge accomplishment.
Yes, thank you. It was very exciting. And then at the end of the year, I worked with another academy peer to work and to close a complex strategic deal that at the end brought me to 209% quota attainment.
Awesome, 209%. So that's a huge attainment there in terms of quota, and you'd be going to the beaches of Hawaii, which is winner's circle here at SAP. It's one of the best trips that you'll ever go on in your life, so enjoy it. I've been twice, and it's just created unbelievable memories. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And it's a new year now, so we got to focus on how you're going to do it again. And, and I look forward to working with you on that. So
thank you.
We have the last question before I let you go. What would you like to leave the audience with before we wrap up?
Don't be afraid to ask questions. I learned a ton this year. I know I have still a ton to learn next year, and I've just asked questions nonstop, and I think Brian has helped me to feel okay doing that. And in turn, it's made me a better account executive, and I've gotten to understand my customers better. So ask questions, continue learning, and work hard.
Awesome. Ask questions, continue learning, and work hard. That's the formula right there. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like this, share it, comment, engage. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll leave you with what I always leave you with. Rise up, every day of your life. Set a new standard, make you move, and become who you are. Thanks.